Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Makaleli. Son Heung-min. Kachu! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Azar. Great vision, and he's worked it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Makaleli looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Drogba. Now he's running away. Can he finish? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Son Heung-min!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's through here. Batistuta, and he's definitely onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Alvarez. PSV are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Son Heung-min. So what can they make of this? And here's Shevchenko. And here's Raul. And he welcomes... And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Towering header! He'll try from distance! PSV have the chance to go the other way. And here's Azar. Williams. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Kachu. Iñaki Williams gets into a good position. The ball goes in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Showing great feet there. Makaleli. Now it's Drogba. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Iñaki Williams. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a throw-in. Played towards the other side. Szoboszlai. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now Howson. Rijkaard. And it's Soboslai. Williams. Alvarez. Makaleli. Szoboszlai. Soboslai. And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Alvarez. Spread it left. Lovely, now then. Not the most convincing of passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
It's Drogba! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Roll in acres of space out wide. And it's Batistuta. Showing good feet. Oh, that is a Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
Shevchenko clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Distributed tidily. Iñaki Williams receives it in a wide position.
There will be one minute added time.
Makaleli. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And they get things going again. So the first half brought no goals. Serginho. And it's Soboslai. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. That's an excellent interception. Williams. Now, can they get him away? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Son Heung-min. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Alvarez. And Williams. It's a good spell of possession, this. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's been given away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's all alone. There's the shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
It's a goal kick.
Substitution for PSV, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Alvarez.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Williams.
Nesta,
Number 21.
the most accurate pass.
Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 17. Vardy. Number 8.
75 minutes played.
Number 42.
And back to the keeper.
Number 10. Hazard.
Van Dijk. And back to the goalkeeper. What a throw in.
PSV really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
PSV are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Makalele.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rijkaard. Shevchenko. And it's Batistuta.
There will be 3
Semenyo.
minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Vardy. Raul. Makaleli. Vardy. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Shot a goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Szoboszlai. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Big chance! It's loose, and it's been given away, and he's following up! Now, who's going to be first? This time, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Kaká! And he's quick to get rid. PSV are looking to go forward now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
PSV are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa. Well, that looks a decent ball. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Alvarez. And it's Xabi Alonso. Kukçu. Now it's Semenyo. Alvarez. Chance, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Rui Costa. Nicely shaped ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kukçu. Alvarez. That's a throw. Semenyo. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. Ball played for Nesta. And it's Xabi Alonso. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Baresi cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Xabi Alonso. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kukçu. So what can they make of this? And this is Batistuta. Rui Costa. That's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Semenyo. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Strong running down that left flank, and that interception was most necessary. And the pass is intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread to the right. Nesta. And it's Nedved. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rui Costa. That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
PSV really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
PSV looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes. And they win it back again. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Xavi Alonso. Semenyo. Makaleli. And Akanji. Kukçu. Alvarez! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Azar. And it's Sergi. That is good alertness. Perez. Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Now this could be a chance. Kaka. That's going wide left. Thinks one through, and he welcomes it in. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Kaka. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Perez, who has set up 2 goals. Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good run down the left. Sergi charging forward down that flank. Semenyo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Semenyo. Batistuta. Tries a shot! And that's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful...
He's having a hit! Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's had a shot! Off the post! Plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believed that gave him the psychological edge.
Yamal. Mendy. Knocks it out wide. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Son Heung-min. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Rafael Leao gets into a good... And the shot! Nesta gets it away. And it's Hakimi. Batistuta. Could move up a gear here. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. PSV yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for the run. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal's cross. That pass has been well intercepted. Alvarez. Makalele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. And that was very necessary. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Lille really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
He won't be happy with that one. Swung over. Now this could be a chance. Crosses it in. Akanji getting this one clear. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rafinha. And this is Van Basten! Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! A finish right from the top draw! That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
First breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Basten is herring after that one. He's found space here. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... Shoots! That's a little off target. Yamal picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. And it's Makalele. Looking to play him in, and that is expertly dealt with. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Aimed at the far side. Baresi clears it away. And the volley. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. PSV currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
PSV really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that is Stuta! And that's in. PSV are back on level terms.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's being urged to shoot. Alvarez. Semenyo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Makalele. Makalele. Now it's Batistuta. Semenyo. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. PSV with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
PSV have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nice looking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's fabulous. Lille can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot, surely! And that's off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Semenyo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta opts for safety. Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Makaleli. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Xabi Alonso. Batistuta. And Son Heung-min aims beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Plays it through. Semenyo. Oh, that was vital.
PSV really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Makaleli. And now the breakaway. And that has left him in a heap. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Goal, PSV! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Après 83 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9. Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 3. Le numéro 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 24.
So we have a breakthrough.
Xabi Alonso.
Now how will things develop from here?
Le
Well, I think
numéro
you can
22.
write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them
Le
hold
numéro
themselves
2.
right back into
Le
it.
numéro
Now,
23.
can they hang on?
Van Buiten. Le numéro
Kukçu.
6. Le
And
numéro
that's
15.
and a chance!
Le numéro 17.
Keep
Changement
trying,
de tour.
and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vardy. PSV close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's had it nicked away.
Il y aura
Lille
2 minutes de
really
temps
can only do
additionnel.
one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Kukçu! And that is wildly off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. PSV have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
Pires. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Marmoush. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Williams. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Goal! Arsenal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. PSV are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
PSV are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. Diaz. The chance, surely! Yamal finding himself in space. Crosses it in here. Williams. Ball played for Owen. Pires. Iñaki Williams finds himself offside. Spreads it out wide. And that was asking for too much. Baresi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Makaleli is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good taken. And Owen! Williams. Griezmann! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's Owen. It's a really well-measured ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
PSV clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Fernandes.
PSV certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Diaz. And they're back on the ball again. Threads one in. Griezmann. Oh, it's a great ball. And Owen! It's a goal! PSV are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
PSV restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Kukcu. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Perez. And he's gone backward here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
PSV are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen it.
Marmouche! Fantastic from Marmouche! About as smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
PSV really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal have their lead. Fernandes. That has not gone well. And it's Perez. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Good, strong midfield running here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Marmouche. And that is expertly dealt with. Williams. Marmouche. Vinicius Junior. Impressive jump! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Looking for the far post. It's a pretty loose... Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Substitution for PSV, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22, Griezmann. Number 5, Williams. Coming on the field,
And
number
it's Soboslai.
17, Vardy. Number 8,
Rashford.
Soboslai.
PSV still have the cards to affect this game.
Semenyo.
Plays one
Substitution.
through. Osimhen, he's through. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Point blank header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Makaleli. Rashford. Now it's Vardy. Great vision. Vardy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Camavinga.
Arsenal surely...
Could be danger here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vardy. Xavi Alonso. Pires. Pires going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's a dangerous ball. Marquinhos tries to clear. Rashford. Xavi Alonso. And it's Kutchu. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it again. The ball has bounced loose now. And that was very necessary. Xavi Alonso, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That's a good ball out wide. That's where it came from. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Substitution for PSV, number 24.
PSV can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 19, Kukçu. Coming on the field, number 10, Hazard. Number 87, John Neville.
Cleared without hesitation.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rashford, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
Marquinhos is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 3 minutes added
Maresi.
time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Soboslai. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Vardy!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Hazard gets across and deal. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Played through into space. Shot, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Kochu, well timed, excellent interception. And this is Drogba, distributed tidily. Oh, that was vital. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone for goal. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nicely shaped ball. Xabi Alonso, passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. That's tidy. Great chance! Kochu! That is sensational! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
PSV are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defence.
Good chance here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gattuso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the pass is intercepted. That's been slipped through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Son Heung-min. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Griezmann. And now the breakaway. Makaleli. He has found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Might be taken. And Batistuta! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That looks a good ball through. PSV claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in, and he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's played in. Nesta attempts a clearance. That has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Batistuta. That's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That's a throw.
PSV really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. PSV have the chance to go the other way. Semenyo is wide and looking to get onto this. Drogba. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's and he shoots! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a good-looking delivery. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. PSV really could have done without this. So, having trailed to lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
PSV can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Olise gets into a good position, and he's quick to get rid. The most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Xavi Alonso, Son Heung-min, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Semenyo. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Drogba touches it back. Figo, can he spark a counter here? And it's Figo, and he was quick to react. Takes a shot! And he's managed to gift it back. And a chance! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Well, that has not gone well. PSV really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Drogba. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's gone backward here.
PSV really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Semenyo. Griezmann is having a shot! And he's stuck it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for PSV, number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
42.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Vardy. Number 10, Hazard. Number 8.
Gattuso has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore
Substitutions
off.
taking place.
Good ball over the top. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. PSV are looking to break at pace, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's undercooked that. Now it's Danny Olmo. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Williams. He can run onto that. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard. There's the shot! Vardy! This man is special! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Neymar coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
PSV with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Threads one in. I think we're just about done here. Floated through. Real chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Vardy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So is that the decisive goal?
Added minute
Not
has been
much
indicated.
in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Drives it in. Baresi tries to clear. Vardy.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Plays it across. Makalele gets it away. And that will be it. PSV have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra...